Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 25th review of series number 1, Long Cut Straight. That is the playlist. The playlist and another review from it will pop up in the last 20 seconds of this video. So for this one, we will be taking a look at Husky Long Cut Straight. This review is thanks to, on the sourcing side of things, Toy Obsessed. And as far as funding goes, it is thanks to donations via the PayPal. That link is in the description for small one-time donations. This product, which we will be taking over the desk to take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside, is probably new to many of you that are younger or have not been dipping long. It is actually, technically, it is a re-release. Husky Long Cut Straight did exist before, although it has been quite a while, and I believe the last time they had this, it was in plastic can and lid, plastic lids. So with that, let's take it over the desk, take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside. Okay, and here we are. So, as I said, it is a tin lid. It has a raised boxed rim, as does basically at this point all of the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company products. There is a slight raise between the upper and the warning label. Only thing other than that, though, is the letters of the word Husky. Now, they are going for basically, although it is metallic and it will give in certain light a reddish appearance, they're basically going color-wise with a straight brown, a metallic brown. All right. Going around to the side, you have the long side warning label, and then you have company information. U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company of Nashville, Tennessee. HuskyDip.com. I have not been there recently. It was pretty bare bones last time I was there, but, you know, you may want to check it out. And then you have, as with all U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company products, them pointing out, for the most part, the obvious, that it is 100% American tobacco. It is smokeless tobacco, so put away your lighters. It is tax class M, as is all dip tobacco in the United States. And sale is only allowed in said United States, and underage sale is somewhat unsurprisingly prohibited. You have large branding, cut and flavor, barcode, and the fact that this is a standard size dip can, which is net weight 1.2 ounces, which for those overseas is 34.02 grams. Going to the back, you have the standard U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company fresh guaranteed stamped can, a lot number, which is not important because they have a clear sell-by date, which for this product in particular is September 15th, 2024. And with that, we will open it up. I have never had, I was not, well, I might have been, I'm not exactly sure when this was taken out of production. I might have been dipping already, but I did not have Husky. Husky is not sold around me in general. If I get out to places like Oxford and whatnot, you'll start seeing the wintergreen appear. Wow, that was a really tough flap over there. I'm not even sure if I'm getting that. Ah, what the heck? All right, let's see. Okay, I got it. And we're opening up, and that is what you're looking at. Now, keep in mind that this is under magnification. So the cut is looking like it is all over the place, but this is a budget product, and that is somewhat expected. We will pull a little bit out here. We'll see with the old tweezers here what the pinching looks like. It's all right, actually. Now, I do this so you can actually see the pinch. It's not obstructed by my fingers. Put that down there. On the can, yeah, we got bounce back going. It's not overly moist, but it is feeling a little tacky on the fingers. Cut wise, they got some really long stuff in this, actually. Some very long stringy stuff, but then you get these, and this is a standard thing with budget dip. You get these outliers that are just like chunks. Let me see if I can bring this down without too much disruption. Like this right here. Like, what is it? Almost it's not a stem. It almost looks like it's a curled up leaf that somehow made it through processing. You can see the moisture coming off it. So, I mean, the moisture level's good, but it's not like overly noteworthy. They got a mix of stuff in there, but you know what? I have seen worse, and I am very happy to see these longer strands. So with that, we're going to take it back up top, and we will see what I think. And we are back up top. So smell off the can. It's coming off as a classic straight, which is what I am expecting. When I say classic straight, I mean the original straight, which would have been skull and everything that sort of tries to mimic that. From basically every second and third tier budget product, also Grizzly straight, etc. and so forth. There's no real smokiness to it like Copenhagen. It's not tangy like Stoker's. That's what I'm expecting, and that's what it smells like. With that, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't get some of this in. Okay. Okay, so it is a classic straight. As expected, on my part anyway. And maybe I haven't had one for a while. But it's coming off like I like it. Now, would I switch this out for my Stokers, the flavor profile? No. But for what they were trying to most likely do here, they have accomplished that, and they have done it pretty darn well. They have. They have done a good job of this. Is it, because they're both owned by the same, the U.S. Smokeless has Skull and Husky. Is it the Skull Straight? I actually don't think so. It seems slightly sweeter. And it doesn't quite have the flavor, and I'm not putting this out there as a bad thing. It doesn't have, Skull Straight sort of has an edge on it, flavor-wise. I'm hesitant to say a tartness, but that might be what I'm sort of shooting for. This does not have it. And I think that's because it's slightly sweeter. That said, this is the type of thing with something like a comparison like that between Skull. That's what I would like to get into with the face-offs, or get into face-offs more. Unfortunately, they are sort of pricey anymore to run. But there's a lot of places we could go, and putting Husky up next to Skull to see if there's a big difference or not would be the perfect content for that playlist. And don't get me wrong, that playlist will be growing. That's part of the reasoning that I've started pointing out the PayPal link in the description, because that playlist in particular comes to mind when I think of private donations as funding. Anyway, it's a good showing from US Smokeless. If it's priced right, you know, as a second-tier budget product, you should definitely check it out. If I ever saw it around me, I wouldn't be against the idea of picking it up for my own personal use. All in all, good showing. Actually, you know what? I'm not a big fan of the color brown, but even that sort of works for me. I guess. I don't know why, but it does. Anyway, this has been my review of the re-released Husky Long Cut Straight. It's a standard classic straight flavor profile. Nicotine seems like it's there. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not through the roof by any means, but it's definitely there. And packaging, for some reason I like, even though I hate the color brown when it comes to packaging, but I like this one. All in all, if you can get it at a budget product price, not the lowest end, okay, but, you know, below or significantly below Copenhagen, then you should definitely check it out. Husky Long Cut Straight. As always, I do thank you for watching. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.